finally we see some blows exchanged between these supports.
Is this just League of Legends now? Is mid-wave the entire thing we care about, the first 10 minutes of the game?
According to mid laners, mid-wave should always have been the only thing we cared about forever.
You're right.
Taunt connects, a little more damage coming in from the Aftershock.
Has Mantra, I think, though.
Flash in from JoJo. Looking for a bit more fallout. Casual to finish the fireball! Whoa! And first blood to the side of G2. LeBron waiting for a bit longer. Spirit's Refuge, the side steps can't be there. Cap's about to fall. The dog's on the way in. One more auto to get it done. A double kill for JoJo.
And G2 bits off a little bit more than they can chew. We talked about it. They don't go for the play, though. Oh, never mind, they do. Here's that.
They're waiting on the ulti from LYON. They're first going to get that ulti out, but now Broken Blade is most certainly dead. In the context of this fight, going away, LYON gets the reset. He can ult once again and just jumps right back in onto Skewmon, who gets the knockup. Already used the 4-1. That's a disaster! Another kill given over to JoJo. A horrendous miscalculation from G2.
And look, G2 can't even get a cross map. Suba just recall and TP's back. He's gonna be able to catch this entire wave after after MKOI sent 4 people top, and now they're going mid.
Root's gonna connect from Alvaro. I was wrong, they don't need engage! They're just making it happen! The Karma support finding the play, a heal, barely keeping Cap standing. Deathfire torch ticking for the early stages, but missing out on that spike is pretty devastating.
I'm not sure I agree in this game. I don't think it's very great, especially against Mordekaiser's. I'm gonna hold the Fox.
Lock up on LYON, who's gonna bring the dogs out. TP into follow. Root comes in from Lebrov. Buffered Obliterate still connecting from Mirwin, and now they're just gonna burn down Broken Blade. It looks like Lebrov is just next on the list. MKOI simply too far ahead, but G2 have the power of Ziggs in the bottom lane, and they're gonna look to break down that first tower with the power of the Satchel Bomb.
I mean, it might be the first tower for G2, but 2 people in their team is dead. I still think MKOI is happy with this play, sending everything up top once again. This is the second time it feels like we've seen this play. They're just sending people to Mirwin. As he's gonna take this tower. I thought they were like, you can have it, bro, you can have it. They were both recalling, gonna give the tower to the other guy.
They have to share the goal, the team synergy.
But yeah, the problem is when you buy Hex Drinker, it doesn't really save you from these.
Still, the gold favors MKOI, but you highlighted this slows down their game plan so much. And again, their game plan is harder to execute. They have to be more disciplined, more on top of working with the information they have so flawlessly, whereas Caps is always going to have that potential to flash forward and drop a bear on someone's head and really just close the team fight out instantly.
Mordekaiser rolled into popcorn plants. Yeah.
Mordekaiser, ulti there. Broken Blade nowhere to go, waiting for him to pop out. The entire team waiting. Surprise, buddy!
Close your eyes. What can you do?
The rest of MKOI.
What can you do against that play? You know, Mordekaiser ults you, and then suddenly when he's out of the ult, 2 more people are just standing there waiting to kill you. I mean,
nothing you can do. You survive the death realm only to go back to the real world.
Yeah,
and
which is
even
maybe worse.
Yeah, I want to go back to the 1v1 death realm. Suba
carrying no flash on him.
So good. Follow-up damage is there. Easy kill. Lebrov taking it, not ideal.
Put some respect on River Shen's name, okay? He's in that river and he's waiting for you. Supa walks up on mid-wave, doesn't have the flash, has no cleanse, and Lavrov pounces on the moment and takes a nice pick, and that's a mid-lane tower for G2.
And it really doesn't feel like MKOI are so far ahead in this game.
No,
G2,
not at all.
Because remember, we watched G2 fumble a bunch of plays consecutively.
Is Protobelt killing them, or is it?
They changed
recipe. Okay,
Protobelt.
sorry.
Maybe.
I'm old and washed, and that is, of course, a Protobelt on the rise.
Were you thinking it would be Fimbulwinter? Because that would be truly insane.
I wasn't sure.
Follow up.
Oh, no!
That was so bad!
Hello? Maybe it should be a Fimbulwinter. Why is he ulting into 5 people? What?
Oh my god, that was diabolical. Oh my god.
What? Okay, I need to see a replay. I need to break down what the plan was there, because I was thinking about this build, but I should have been thinking about what the hell he's doing.
He was 4-0 before that play. What? He just jumped on the altar and said, "Sacrifice me!" Like what? Oh great Raven, take my corpse. Okay, so JoJo wants to dive Hansama. He's playing the pirate skin. He hears Pirates of the Caribbean. That's got to be the worst tower dive I've ever seen. 100%. But unfortunately for us all, you have seen it, Finn. Oh heavens. Okay. sometimes you see the montage in your head, but when that montage involves all 4 of your other teammates maybe instantly capitalizing, you really need to make sure you're on the same page. And shout out to production. Hextech, Rocket Belt, Build Path.
Thank you, production.
Thank you, Arna. Thank you, graphics team. This is the new build path. And this was nerfed. Remember, less ability power, more HP, and an active cooldown increase of 10 seconds. It's still super popular, though, so it doesn't feel like it's been enough to take this item out of the meta.
I mean, the big thing, a lot of the damage from Protobelt isn't in the 70 AP. I mean, of course, it's good, but also the active does quite a bit of damage. So the damage you're losing by buying Protobelt, you kind of get back by the active, assuming those rockets hit. And that's really why this item has skyrocketed in popularity in these last few months.
So remember that before JoJo Pirates of the Caribbean his way into that one, it was like a 3,000 goldie for MKOI, and now it's 600 gold. The good news is they have Soul Point. The bad news is Caps has a death cap now. Hansama has a gold lead despite what was a pretty decent CS gap, and Supa's getting one-shot by Skewmon here.
Not again!
Spinning again. Okay, all right. Okay, credit to G2, but MKOI, what is happening?
Okay, strike 1, sure. Strike 2,
yeah.
Strike 3, you're out.
Strike 4! Strike 5! What game are we playing? How many more strikes are they gonna get? Oh my God. This is why we talk about the importance of CCs, because even if you goof, as long as the enemy team just makes little mistakes with their no CC comp, you get back into the game. Again, credit to G2, they weathered the storm, they've evened up the gold, they're about to get Baron.
Can they set up this? Okay, Can they set up this for this? Oh,
Baron in the backside, we lost so much life even before he goes into the death realm. Now he's in trouble, 1v1ing with Caps. Probably not the ideal target here. Walking through, he's about to just get one shot.
Oh, Caps movement is too good.
He's getting pulled out. Jojo Pune running for his life. G2 on the hunt here. But they've locked or knocked G2's health bars low enough that they can't continue the Baron.
Baron being the sacrificial lamb there, making sure that G2 will not get that Baron. Still can't get this tower, but MKOI, you need to raise some eyebrows. You cannot, like, Supa has been left alone all game. On spawn, look on the flanks here. Murin is looking for something.
Ulti by Caps, just gonna get one shot. Not even a chance to pull anyone in the death room. A little bit more healing gives him an opportunity to 1v1 with Broken Blade, but he doesn't win that one from 20% HP. Excellent ulti in the backline. Hits onto Supa and Alvaro. The Mega Inferno Bomb doing the work it needs to. Elyoya and Jojo Pune lingering off to the side, but with Mirwin already deleted and a couple of blinking health bars, G2 just gonna march in and grab their second Drake of the game.
We talked about the discipline from MKOI, but it's fading throughout this game. Where is the discipline? You have full control of this dragon area. You don't need to do something fancy. You can just stand on that banana bush and just poke them when they walk into you and start the dragon. Instead, Murin here gets caught way too far off. His team is not there. Alvaro has to flash to heal and shield him just to give him a chance to get his death realm off. But in the end, he falls, and G2 now secures their second Chemtech Dragon of the game, and MKOI's grasp of this game is becoming lighter and lighter.
Definitely feels like it's slipping away from them. Caps didn't even use Flash in the previous play, which means he'll have access to it in the next fight. Broken Blade, Skewmon as well. All of these big team fight engage options from the side of G2 are available. The Flash Shadow Dash, the Flash Drop Bear, everything they could possibly need to kick a fight off. Jojo Pune once again coming in on the flank. Hansama going to leap out, a good satchel charge. Still getting chunked by the True Shot Barrage. Jojo Pune flash forward onto Hansama, wants to finish the kill now. Protobelt into Hansama, but the Ziggs is still living. Mirwin giving chase, but Hansama still standing. Caps waiting over the wall. Mega Blast Cone to escape, but it looks like Skewmon has been sacrificed. A good fight from Movistar Koi. Supa now on the chase. Do they spot Hansama? Yes, a TP out. It's not going to matter. Double kill for MKOI. Now they can set their sights on the Baron.
Who needs objectives when you can just fight? I mean, it is MKOI in the end. They find a crucial team fight. Now, this time it's Hansama being the one stepping up on the mid-wave when he's not allowed to. And G2, I mean, MKOI with the Realm Warp now on Jojo Pune punishes that and gets a fantastic team fight now and the Baron pickup.
Excellent look, and again here, the start. Recognizing Hansama is isolated. These 80 carries, on mid-wave!
It's 3 minions, man. It's at best 3 minions you're gonna get from that wave. This is the 4th time we've seen it this game. An 80 carry stepping up on the mid-wave and creating a fantastic pick for the enemy team.
Doesn't even wait on the blast come, the jungler dies. There are a lot of 80 carries. We're getting some suspicious looks. Someone needs to play patient in this game, please. Right now it's MKOI. LYON clearing out the vision. They're trying to spot any potential flankers. We've got 3 TPs up for G2. Flashes up for everyone but Hansama.
Skewmon made it in time, but
Ulti for Mirwin can stop Skewmon from getting into the pit.
He's stolen 1 dragon today.
Skewmon can steal another. Realm Warp into the midst of the entire team. JoJoPune immediately goes golden. Baits up the bear. It's perfect. LYON diving to the backline, looking to one-shot Hansama, but Hansama manages to live the Crypt Bloom, giving him a little bit of healing back. JoJoPune still frontlining the taunt dash, coming in the nick of time, and JoJo will fall. G2 fighting better despite a fantastic start for MKOI.
I mean, it's just a hand scab from G2. They played the fight perfectly. It looked like it was no way to contest this dragon, but again, they somehow found the play and Mirwin stopped.
But MKOI are still on the dragon! Gives a bit of tanky stats as well. Obviously converting that HP into AP quite nicely. But again, we really set expectations for him. And hey, this is your pick. What can you do with it? And the answer right now is die. Die is the answer. In the blink of an eye, G2 once again so well executed. LeBron set up for the Shadow Dash, immediate follow from Broken Blade. We all saw it. You understand. They pushed their buttons together, but what will it cost them? As JoJoPune for now is a bit uncontested there. Starting to free fire. So G2
will they
backing
start dragging
away.
the Baron here though? Because Mirwin is dead for 40 seconds. They don't have great Baron damage with their team comp. Okay, Embezzle does quite well, but in the end it's a 6 and Annie. This will take quite long to take. And I think that's a Hunter Baron. We have seen them across the world do so much damage.
Starting to stack up, doing a lot of work here. Ulti in from LeBron, just reset. 3K getting lower.
I don't think they can get that out of the pit though.
Ready to go over the wall. LYON tucks it! Instantaneous flash out. JoJo gets a stopwatch just in time. Will fall, but his team has gotten the Baron. G2 now desperate to get the fight, to punish the steal. But the Thief walks away with his prize. The ulti will not finish the kill. JoJo is dead, but it is MKOI wearing purple.
Are we allergic to clean objective setup?
Yes.
LYON finds the miracle steal for MKOI.
We are allergic.
The only thing that they needed to come back into this game, LYON swoops in there, takes the flashes out. It's a perfect heist. Make a Netflix documentary about this Baron steal because that was insane.
Yeah, you've heard of money. Like the fight that matters the most. It is Soul. Now, compositionally, again, burden of execution, I think, favors G2. Their comp is more simple, but it is Baron for MKOI, which means their waves are pushing much more in their favor. G2 trying to fight through mid.
Comes back to this mid wave. It has been the bane of G2 and MKOI this game. But it looks like Supa will be able to pick it up. Moving on the flank.
Q flash over, pulls Caps into the death realm, wants to take him out of the equation, but Caps living for far too long. The Obliterate is there though! Happy to have a bit of extra AP. G2 immediately peeling away, and Mirwin giving him 1/2 of the heart. Oh, that's going to be Soul for MKOI. We wanted to see Mirwin step up to the plate. We wanted to see him carry. All it took was a little bit of damage, and now an immediate push into the bottom lane as they group on top of that Realm Warp.
And we asked Mirwin what that Mordekaiser do. That it do. Like he just killed Caps by himself, flashes forward, catches Caps off guard. Caps has been the one flashing on people on this mid-wave this entire game, but it might end the game for MKOI by Caps being the one flashed on.
Supa continues to push, connecting on those towers, but he's getting lower. Supa just lost so much HP, he stepped far too far up. Manages to get the extra shield and coming in. Skewmon spinning his way to the back line, holding on for dear life as Mirwin will finally fall. Skewmon, they proc the GA, but MKOI have realized this might not be the fight they're looking for. Broken Blade moving in, no public execution, but the Drakehound step continuing to carry him forward. LYON running, the Hounds summoned as he now looks for the exit, and it's Caps TPing back in. JoJoPune on the way out, flash in the top, LeBron has the read, sees the angle, and once again, all the stopwatch dodge has let him see his own death coming. G2 hold the line.
What is going on? Caps is chasing LYON here. He has no MR, he only has the Mercury Threads. Caps wants revenge for being the one picked up before. Has the flash, not where he already flashed.
Use the bear, holding as long as he can on the point and click stun. Waits for the dash animation so we can't W. Clever from Caps, but the damage from LYON is big. They've got the Contact Soul. The dogs are doing damage. The Drakehound step, he should just finish it here, but LYON is so damn fast. One more dash forward. Broken Blade gets the job done.
I mean, they're gonna try to push for the end there, but Esther and Karma are up. I think they can hold this. Mirwin just respawned. JoJo is up in 20 seconds. We're going to another Baron, Dracus.
We're going to another Baron, Finn. Soul in 4 minutes. I don't know if we'll make it that far. Or excuse me, Elder. 4 minutes. The Soul already belonging to MKOI now. Chemtech, you can see doing work for LYON.
And then they're gonna put the foot on the pedal and start pressuring this Baron. But you don't need to walk in yet. Time is on your side. You can just wait for the wave. The only thing G2 wants to do right now is start a fight.
Dash. Good backstep from Mirwin. Good spacing. Broke plate off the side, contesting LYON. They're trying to get a chunk down. Over the wall, though. They catch out JoJP once again. Seraph's shield. Zanya's there. He comes out and goes right back down. Every single time that man in the mid lane has gone gold, that has just been to delay the inevitable. Yet another death for JoJo. Another exchange in favor of G2.
Will be the Baron started by G2. I don't understand why MKOI is so impatient. You are waiting for your bot wave. The only play G2 has is to sit in that topside river and hope a fight starts. And MKOI just gave it to him.
You can see frustration on the face of JoJo. Knows things have been going awry this game. Remember, this was a 4-0-1 rise. This man realm warped under mid lane tier 1, died. The gold lead disappeared. It has been a disastrous mid to late game for JoJo this time around. Needs to step up in the fights to come. He is still powerful, all things considered, but can't afford to keep getting
here. Look at that ward placed, and look at Caps. He's the one, again, who finds this big stun on mid. He is the one that propels G2 forward in this game. He has saved them more times than I can count. And finding that pick onto JoJo might be the nail in the coffin. We do not know yet how G2 is going to use this Baron, because it's not easy. You have JoJo's wave clear, you have Supa's range. Actually pushing down with this, I don't think it's possible. It's going to come down to another Elder fight.
Very likely. We have the Verdant Barrier coming in for Caps as well. Healing up.
But it's MKOI starting the Baron. Dragon.
1400. Getting low as they burn through it. Skewmon spotted out by the blue trinket. They have to be careful with Caps. The flash is ready. The bear is ready. Get ready for Caps. LeBron going in with the Hex Flash. Broken Blade chipping away at those health bars. Caps holding his spells. The waves are in shambles on the top side of the map. MKOI are losing so much just to be here. This is likely the final fight. Broken Blade doesn't even need support from the rest of the team. Caps over the wall. Not forced to use the flash. They interrupt the way out. The Elder goes down. It is absolute devastation as MKOI are in shambles.
In the end, it is G2 that steps up. All flashes were up, but they just fought a little bit better than MKOI. Mirwin House respawn, but I don't think they have what it takes to stop the onslaught of the Baron up, the Elder Dragon up, G2 Esports.
No way out of this one. Caps walking forward. Mirwin will finally get the Death Realm. Maybe can finish off Caps. Caps buying 2.5 seconds. About to pop out of the Death Realm. Needs another second, and who's waiting there? But the rest of his team, JoJo once again goes golden. Every single Zanya's does nothing this game. G2 weather the storm of the early game. We play a bit of catch, we toss it back and forth, but in the end, it's G2 who come out on top.
His stat line says 4-2-10, but have no doubts, the man of the match was Caps. His constant engages brought it back for G2, and they saw it through.
Absolutely did. Hype on the face of Perks, proud of his boys. Game 1 was rough. It felt like that might just be it. A quick 2-0. MKOI seemed to be a step ahead, but in Game 2 and Game 3, G2 brought it back. You can vote for your Kia player of the series. Caps, Hansama, or Lebrov, all excellent options, and you see frustration on the face of MKOI. Losing here, not the starch splits that they were hoping for, and after that Game 1, again, only making it more frustrating.
I mean, it was such a good series. I really enjoyed it. I loved how back and forth this Game 3 was. You saw both teams really wanted to win. You saw how they kept clawing.